Okay, so last night, my husband and I went to go see the Price is Right live show that was in Charlotte, North Carolina for one night. My mom and my aunt also went, but their tickets were somewhere other than ours. Ours are pretty close to the front, and we were so excited because we've been watching the Price is Right since childhood. So we didn't know exactly what it was going to be like, but there was a really, really, really long line to get in. This is the line that wraps around to get. They had everybody register on this card, and then you drop your registration card into this giant bucket as you enter the building. There's no interview process, kind of like they do at the televised show, because this is a live show, it's not televised at all. And so the bucket of registration cards is what they pull from to draw contestants. So everybody had an equal opportunity to be chosen to be a contestant on a gaming show, or a pricing game. So that was kind of exciting because you didn't know if you were going to get called. They called people all the way from the balcony, from everywhere in the whole theater, or that was held at Ovens Auditorium. There were a lot of people there. One thing that I really, really liked about this, now this wasn't hosted by Drew Carey, it's hosted by Todd Newton, who is a different game show host, but he was so funny. He just really, really made it a great show. Every contestant that he called up and got to talk to, he asked them where they were from and kind of made jokes, and it was hilarious what he had to say. So that made the show like really fun to watch. But they called 4 contestants down to the front to the contestants row. And they put their names up on the screens. Now, when they do the pricing game, whoever is the closest without going over, obviously, goes up onto stage. The other 3 contestants go back to their seats. They don't get to try again. And then they'll call 4 more contestants to come down for the next round. So this way, even though you didn't have the opportunity to keep trying to keep winning prizes once you got called, this way they called a lot more people down. They got a lot more chances to actually get to win something instead of more things. So that was a neat way to do it, I thought. And then the way they did it was after every contestant won something, then they would give away prizes to 5 contestants or 5 people from the audience. They would call 5 people's names from the audience, and they would win like a $25 Target card. So for every contestant that won something, 5 audience members also won a smaller prize. So that was fun too. That was different. To spin the big wheel, they called up 3 new contestants from the audience. So 3 new people got a chance to spin the wheel to win money. And then when it was time for the Showcase Showdown, they called 2 new contestants from the audience to do the Showcase Showdown. Some of the games that they played were Cliffhanger, where the little guy goes up the mountain. And they played Plinko, which everybody went crazy over Plinko. And they also played Punch a Bunch, and played the game where you have 3 lines of prices to fill up. One of them is a piggy bank, one of them was a scooter price, and one of them was a trip. And you guess numbers, and whichever one fills up first is the prize you get. I don't remember the name of that game. Anyway, they also played Hole in One or 2, and it was... Now, one thing I wanted to say about the Showcase Showdown that was different is they called the 2 contestants up, and they only have 1 showcase that they preview. It included 2 trips, and then some little stuff like a digital camera and some luggage, and then it also included a new car, which everybody went crazy over, right? Of course. So the way that it works is the 2 contestants bid on this 1 showcase. Now, the one that comes closest without going over is the winner of the showcase. Well, they win the first trip. If they are under $1,000 of the actual retail price, then they win both trips. And I'm assuming the luggage and camera, they never really talked about what you had to do to get the luggage and camera. Maybe that came along with the first trip. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so if you were within $100 of the actual retail price of the entire showcase, then you also won the car, both trips, like everything in the whole showcase. So the one that we saw last night, the woman that won, she did win both trips because she was within $1,000 of the actual retail price. It was so much fun. It's totally worth it. You should go see it. It was so much fun to get to see this and for it to be live. Now, everybody that came up as a contestant did receive a souvenir t-shirt from the producers that were standing down front, so nobody went back empty-handed. And even the people that lost their game, the host would give them $100 at least to kind of soothe it over. So nobody went away empty-handed, and it was so much fun to just go and see it, mainly because of the crowd. The crowd of people that go to see something like this, they are so excited, and so are you, and you just all just kind of whip up into this Price is Right frenzy, and it was an amazing experience. If they come to your area, please, please, please try to go.